Okay. Welcome to the Advantages and Opportunities of Speaking French in Alberta panel discussion. It is a pleasure for Accès Emploi to participate in the Alberta Global Talents Conference 2021, organized by ARIEC and CERIEC. I would like to congratulate Elena and her team for organizing such an outstanding event for internationally educated professionals. My name is Paulina Lazarini. I am the Public Relations Representative of Accès Emploi, and I will be moderating the panel discussion today. To start, we will be doing a brief overview of the agenda. We will start with a welcome word from our Executive Director, Nathalie Beauregard, and Program Coordinator, Kayijuka Rukabuza, followed by an introduction of our panelists, and continued with the panel discussion and a Q&A period that will be facilitated and helped by Sarah Pangan. To begin, I will pass the word to our Executive Director, Nathalie Beauregard, that will be sharing a couple words.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nathalie Beauregard. I am the Executive Director of Accès Emploi. Our Francophone Employment Center is mandated by the government to provide employment services in French for French-speaking here in Alberta. I would like to thank our partners, ARIEC and CERIEC, for inviting us to participate in the Alberta Global Talent Conference 2021. It's an honor to be here with you to support your mission to help internationally educated professionals to enter the Alberta labor market. In addition, I would like to thank our panelists, Marta Concari and Koussigue Derping, for accepting our invitation to participate in the panel discussion to share their steps to career success as internationally educated professionals. As you may know, March is the International Month of La Francophonie, and we are delighted to start our celebration of the French language through this event. There are many Francophone communities living in minority situations across Canada. In Alberta, there are 31 Francophone communities, and we are well over 200,000 people speaking French here. Thank you all for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this panel discussion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nathalie, for those words. I would like to pass on the word to Program Coordinator of the Alberta Job Market for French-speaking newcomers, Kayijuka Rukabuza.
Hello, my name is Kayijuka Rukabuza. I'm the Program Coordinator of the Program of the Inclusion of Newcomers in the Alberta market. I'm pleased to be here with my team, and I would like to thank ARIEC and CERIEC for having us today, and the panelists who volunteered to facilitate this activity. I'm proud to be a Francophone and be able to speak and work in French in Alberta. I hope you enjoyed this activity. Thank you and have a good day.
So we will continue with a brief overview of the biography of our panelists to help you to get to know them better. So to start, we have Marta Concari. She's a bilingual case processing officer from IRCC. So Marta Concari is a professional translator, fluent in 4 languages, with a genuine passion for discovery of new cultures and settlement in different countries. After completion of a bachelor's degree in translation, major in French in Milan, Italy, over 25 years ago, she started her career in the US at Walt Disney & Co. Thanks to her language skills and adaptability, she gained a progressive experience in administration and international sales management in Argentina, Spain, and Italy. She immigrated to Canada in 2017 and started from scratch a bilingual receptionist position at Accès Emploi. She is currently employed at Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, as a bilingual case processing officer, being one of the few permanent residents to ever attain this level in Edmonton office. She is also an associate member at ATIA, Association of Translators and Interpreters of Alberta, serving the Italian community in the province and volunteers at PALS as English tutor for newcomers. Thank you so much, Marta, for being with us today. To continue, we have Koussigue Derping. Koussigue Derping has been working for the government of Alberta for 7 years now. He is currently a financial assurance analyst. Koussigue is a community builder within the African community. He is also a John Maxwell team member focusing on personal development and leadership to help with growth of the African community. Koussigue is passionate about a concept, African Shift, which he created to help his community shift, mindset to growth at personal and community levels. His vision for a more valuable community motivates him to work on a project inside the African diaspora community to empower and motivate the African community to be better together. So thank you so much for both of you for being with us today. We will start. Perfect. So we will continue with the panel discussion. I will be answering questions. Marta Concari can answer the first question, followed by Koussigue Derping. Thank you. So the first question is, what was your pathway to career success in Canada? What steps did you take to achieve your professional goals?
Okay, so hello everyone. First of all, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for inviting me. I arrived in Canada in fall 2017 with my PR card, my degree in translation, and a long career in supply chain and international sales account management. As a translator, I contacted the regulatory body for Alberta, which is ATIA, Association of Translators and Interpreters of Alberta. My degree was recognized, but it was not enough. I had to pass a few exams, and eventually I was authorized to work as a translator in Alberta. But then again, I didn't want to work as a translator full-time. I didn't want to be self-employed. I wanted another kind of job. So I started sending out resumes. At first, I just, I sent like 70 resumes in the span of 2 months, and I had no response. So I was very worried. And eventually I found out Accès Emploi, and that was really the turning point in my career, in my settlement. At Accès Emploi, I learned how to write a resume the Canadian way. I learned how to brand myself. I attended all the workshops. I even simulated interviews. So I basically learned how to look for a job in Canada. And this helped me so much. After only a few weeks, I got my first job. It was an entry-level job as a client services clerk at Accès Emploi itself. After a few months, a couple of months, I became employment counselor at Accès Emploi. And in the meantime, I had started the process, the selection for a job at IRCC, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, which I eventually got after a whole year, more or less, of passing exams and selections and interviews. And so I started as a case processing officer at IRCC, Government of Canada. And 1 year after, I passed another selection, and now I am working as a case processing officer at IRCC. That was in brief.
That's very inspiring, Marta. Thank you for sharing. We will proceed with Koussigue.
Hello, everyone, and I would like to thank Accès Emploi for granting me the opportunity to be part of this panel today and share my little story. I moved to Canada since October 2011, and I landed first in Quebec, where I stayed 6 months before moving straight to Edmonton. I completed a master's degree in finance in Senegal in West Africa. And like most new immigrant, highly educated, I did struggle to decide about my career in Canada, where to start, where to go. And I remember that I went to Accès Emploi as everybody else. My goal was clear, and it was to get a job based on my educational background and based on my work experience. But how? I was confident that I will add value and contribute to any organization I will work for. And I desperately tried to looking for a job with no success at all. No success at all. So I had to assess the situation and check out the different options I do have. So I discussed with people, among them Kayi today. Kayi is one of the people I discussed with them, and in the end, I decided finally to invest 7 months in a diploma as an administrative professional at Campbell College, and that's where I have to adjust my background and how to look for a job in Canada, and to improve also my English. And in the end of a training, I got the opportunity for a practicum with the Minister of Service Alberta. And I got that opportunity, an offer of a 6-month offer as a wage salary. And I ended up being a full-time employee for the government of Alberta. And since then, I'm working for the government of Alberta in the finance department for 7 years now. Today, I'm thankful that I'm making a difference serving Albertans.
Well, I'm sure that a lot of people can learn from your paths and your career, your steps to success. In your opinion, what are the advantages and opportunities of speaking French in Alberta? We can start with Koussigue this time.
To be honest with you, I daily interact with people. I daily interact in French with people other than my family members, which means we have an important French community in Alberta. And French-speaking professionals and trades are serving this community in a daily basis. And you know when that people appreciate well when they can get services in their primary language. And Alberta has that privilege to have a French diverse community here. And as of today, we even have a French BNI chapter, which is how to say, those are French entrepreneurs. They are trades and professionals such as lawyers, nurses. You have mortgage specialists, insurance agent. We have a food store, barbers, bookkeepers, realtors who are helping this community. So I can say that I can match the opportunities of speaking French with the needs of the French community in Alberta.
That's really great, and a really good point that you made is networking is really important to career success, and being able to expand the opportunities that are available to French speakers, but other people that speak other languages. So it's important to seize those opportunities. Marta, we can continue with you.
I strongly believe that if you live in Alberta and you are fluent in French, you have a great asset. Not many people are bilingual in Alberta, so you have less competition compared to Quebec, for example. And the question is, how do I exploit to the full this asset of mine? Because it's not easy to find job prospects, job leads for bilingual professionals. So the real question is, how do I really get to know about these job leads? Not many people know that in Edmonton we have a French neighborhood, which is La Cité Francophone. And this is a vibrant hub where you can find a lot of services for French-speaking people. And for example, you have, well, Accès Emploi is at La Cité Francophone, but you have a lot of services, legal services. You have a French doctor, you have library, theater, plenty. It's really like a small French town inside the city. And if there's a bilingual opportunity, be sure to go there, because that's where they know what it is and where it is. So yeah, it's the go-to place for French-speaking people who are looking for a job or any other kind of activity, even volunteering, even networking. You can just go there and network, which is very important for your job search, for example. And again, as far as opportunities for bilingual professionals are concerned, you have Canada Place in Edmonton, downtown, and in Canada Place, you have a lot of federal government offices. We are around 600 employees, and a bilingual professional is always looked for. So I think we have a lot of opportunities in Edmonton.
Thank you very much, Marta. So for you guys, Koussigue, what advice would you give to foreign trained professionals looking to successfully enter the Alberta labor market?
I highly recommend foreign trained professionals to refer first to their professional association and check out the requirements for practicing in their profession. They may need to take some additional courses, as Marta did, and pass an exam to get their designation, and that's fine. Yes, everyone would like to do the same thing they used to do back where they live, but sometimes we just need to ask ourselves if it's worth doing the same thing in our new environment. I always ask people to be open-minded when they're looking for opportunities, because sometimes there may be better opportunities at less cost, and people need to be flexible while looking for opportunities, because sometimes change of life comes with means change also of career.
Definitely, we do advise to plan a career. It's very important in order to be able to build those steps to success. Marta?
I agree with Koussigue. You have to be open-minded and flexible. That's the first thing. Also, I would say, even if you have a long profession, a long career, don't try by yourself. When you arrive in Canada, look out for help, because even if you have a very long experience and you think you can do it all by yourself because you know, etc., it's different here. You have to adapt to the Canadian way, so you have to learn a total new way of branding yourself. So the first thing I would recommend is reach out for help. There are so many agencies and services for newcomers, especially for professionals. So just go there and seek for help, and you will find it. Also, if your profession is regulated, you can just do a quick search. If it's regulated, first thing you do is you contact the regulatory body to see what the steps are, as in order for your profession to be authorized, or for you to be authorized to exert your profession in Alberta, in Canada in general.
So we're really lucky to be able to have Marta Concari with us and Koussigue Derping with us. We thank you so much for your time and for being with the participants to help them and guide them into career to success, and to really seize the opportunities that are available in French if they do speak that language. As they said, do not be afraid to reach out to AREAC. They have amazing resources, mentorship programs and networking programs, but also to organizations that might be able to help you. And as you said, they were able to receive guidance from Accès Emploi. But if you're looking for any other type of service, those services are certainly available for you. So do not be afraid to reach out, because organizations such as us are here to help. So we will be passing to a quick question and answer period. But if you guys want more information about Accès Emploi and the services that we have to offer, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. We do have a lot of events coming up that can help you. So thank you very much. So we're opening our question and answer period. Sarah is going to be assisting me with the questions and answers. Feel free to ask any questions in French or in English. We will be here to assist you in both official languages. And you may ask questions to both Nathalie Beauregard, our Executive Director, Kayijuka, our Program Coordinator, or our panelists, Marta Concari and Koussigue Derping. So thank you very much, everybody, for participating in this panel. We're really pleased to be participating at the Alberta Global Talent Conference. Thank you.